Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Titan AKT if you're following us on social media. In this video, I'm going to be going over my thoughts on the stock market heading into this week as of tomorrow, August 15th. All right, but before I get into that, please like, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. It really helps out the channel, and let's just get straight into it. All right, so plain and simple, I am bullish on the market this week. All right, I think we're going to squeeze much higher. In my last video, I said be careful last week. All right, I said be careful last week. That was Tuesday, and yeah, if you did anything between maybe Monday, Tuesday, all the way up to Thursday, you probably did not make much, or unless you just scalped the whole market. Okay, it was nothing but a chop fest. We saw some huge downside came in at the end of Tuesday. It was just a huge chop fest, and everybody's premiums were getting eaten alive. All right, Friday we finally got some signs, some true signs of life. All right, so again, last video I said I am bearish until I am not bearish, and now I am bullish on the market. All right, I did not trust any moves last week last week market time or whatever. I didn't trust it. Okay, I didn't trust it, and I am okay with being wrong. It was just too much of a chop fest. All right, so most of the week I sat on cash. I didn't really trade much. It was just ridiculous, okay, how much premiums were getting eaten alive. So if you were scalping, hopefully you made some money. If you were day trading, hopefully you made some money, but that was not a time to swing the market. All right, but heading into this week, again, I am bullish. So looking at tomorrow, we'll go over the worst case scenario and the best case scenario. Worst case scenario, we obviously just drop. Okay, this could be a worst case scenario if you're a bull, if you're bullish on the market. It can be a good thing if you're a bear. Okay, maybe Friday you loaded up on some puts before market close because you felt like the market is just going up too high and there's no pullback, and you just YOLO'd it until Monday. All right, so maybe you did that. That's the worst case scenario. If you're a bull, we just drop. Okay, best case scenario, we just fly. Okay, I believe that we're going to gap up come tomorrow. Okay, mid case scenario, and where nobody wins, we just chop. Okay, now why do I think the market is going to squeeze this week? This is the Dow Jones. If we are looking at the Dow Jones, let's get a better view of this. All right, there we go. If we're looking at the Dow Jones, we are in this bull flag pattern. Okay, we are almost at the top of the flag. It looks so strong. I can't stress enough how good this looks, guys. Okay, it looks so good. Okay, the market is looking really prime for a bigger move higher. But the reason why I think the Dow Jones, I believe the Dow Jones is holding us back, and the reason why I think the Dow Jones is holding us back right now is because we have a lot of Dow Jones earning stocks. Okay, we have Walmart, we have Target, we have Home Depot. We have a lot of stocks that fall under the Dow Jones earnings this week. Walmart earnings is Tuesday. If we look at Walmart last earnings, okay, I even circled it for you guys. Last earnings, this was crazy. Last earnings, Walmart dropped $20. Okay, and the whole market went into a panic. Recession is here. Walmart had bad earnings. Oh my God, the world is over. Everybody panicked. The whole market panicked. It was pretty crazy, okay? Because this is very rare for Walmart to do, all right? I think the market, Dow Jones specifically, is waiting on Walmart's earnings and, of course, any other major stocks that fall under the Dow Jones earnings. But more importantly, I think Walmart is going to be the one to squeeze us higher, okay? I could be wrong. But Walmart is a very important stock to the Dow Jones, Costco, Caterpillar, all those things. But I think Walmart is going to be the first one to cause the market to make its first move. Okay. The Dow Jones, again, if we get good earnings on a lot of these Dow Jones stocks, I'm telling you now, we're going to break much higher. Okay, we're going to break much higher. I'm not talking about just the Dow Jones. I'm talking about the market as a whole. Now you can easily say, oh, well, the Dow Jones doesn't make up the whole market. If we look at the NASDAQ, the QQQs, the Qs, look where we are. The Qs are ready. The NASDAQ is ready. Okay, it is ready, guys. Look at this. We are in a bull flag. We broke out of the bull flag, and now we have a piercing line pattern, candlestick pattern. All right, this is a bullish pattern on a breakout. It looks, I can't stress how good this looks. Okay, can't stress how good this looks. I think we can hit 340 this week on the Qs. Okay, I think we're going to take off this week. I think it just looks too good. Same thing. We look at the SPY. Look how beautiful this is. Looks very strong. Look how strong buyers stepped in on Friday. Okay, there was barely any signs of sellers stepping in on Friday. Okay, I believe we're going to squeeze much higher. All right, so NASDAQ is showing us the NASDAQ is showing us is ready. SPY is showing us it's ready. We just need the Dow Jones to fall in line and help us push higher. Okay, I just showed you guys that the other two indices are already breaking out. The Dow Jones is the only one that's not breaking out right now. So again, what are we waiting for? We're waiting on all those earnings. Okay, we're waiting on all those major earnings, and I think specifically Walmart is going to be the one to help us break out of this range here. Okay, very, very important. So pay attention to that. Walmart, I believe it's Tuesday morning sometime. I don't know, but I would definitely be looking at Walmart, Target, Home Depot. All of those that fall under the Dow Jones have major earnings this week. But the main one I would be looking at is Walmart. All right. NASDAQ. Now, if you're a tech, if you play just nothing but tech, again, the NASDAQ is ready. The Qs are ready. The NASDAQ is ready. We are looking really good here. And I would not be surprised we gap up tomorrow morning. Okay, I believe I'm bullish. I'm completely bullish right now. It just looks too good for me to be bearish. I will be very surprised if we gap down. Okay, right here we have a gap and we have a runaway gap. And as you can see, we just completely took off from there. And I think we're going to continue to take off higher. Okay, let me actually give you guys a better view of that. Right here. We have a runaway gap in this area. Okay. If you don't know what a runaway gap is, it's just basically when we gap up, we keep going to the upside. Okay. We just keep going. So what else do you need? that's more confirmation that we are going to go higher. Again, I believe we're going to squeeze much higher. Okay. So if you are into tech stock, and we also broke above 330. 335 is next. Then after that, well, yeah, we'll say 335 because it's our psychological level. Then after that, we have 340, 338, 340. All right. What more do you want there? SPY, same thing. Obviously, we have our 428 and then we have 430. I think this is going to happen if the Dow Jones falls in line. All right. And I wouldn't be surprised we hit 450. Okay. I think the market is going to go absolutely insane between next week and the following week after. I believe we're going to squeeze higher. I could be wrong. Again, if Walmart has bad earnings again, like super bad earnings like it did last time, we'll just probably chop more. Okay, we could just easily just chop up more, and the NASDAQ may run itself, or we just plummet. Okay. But I am overall bullish right now as far as heading into this week. All right. Stocks I am looking at. Okay. So stocks I am looking at is LMT. All right. This stock looks absolutely primed to go. Okay. My targets on this stock is for 455. Okay, as you guys can see, we broke out of this range, we broke out of this bull flag, and it looks absolutely insane. Okay, this stock does fall under the Dow Jones, so pay attention to that. It falls under the Dow Jones, and if you paid attention to what I was saying earlier, or like seconds ago, the Dow Jones needs to break out, and I think once that happens, this stock is going to go much higher. Right now, I am looking to enter at around 435 at the break of 435, and if you look after hours, it is exactly on 435. So that's showing us how important that 435 level is. So if the Dow Jones looks good, along with this breaking 435, I believe this is going to go much higher, and I have a price target of 450, 455. I wouldn't even be surprised if it goes to even higher than that. All right. Another stock that I am looking at, okay? Where is it? Another stock I am looking at is Netflix. I love Netflix. I love how Netflix is looking. I think easily we gap up tomorrow for Netflix. Okay, if we gap up tomorrow for Netflix, we are going to keep going. Okay, we are going to keep going. I believe it's going to be a runaway gap. I believe we're going to keep going much higher on Netflix. I'm already in the trade on Netflix. So I got in way early. I got in at around 245, but I do believe Netflix is going to go much higher. Okay, right now I am looking at a price target of 260. At max 280, and of course we can always fill this gap here in this area. So if we do fill this gap, if you are looking to play the gap, I would definitely go long, much longer on Netflix. I'm telling you, I believe we're going to squeeze much higher. I think this thing is going to take off. All right, one more stock, Target. Now the thing about Target does have earnings sometime this week. I believe it's like Thursday. Actually, I can just look down here, of course. August 17th. No, wait. Yep. So Target has earnings August 17th, so I will be careful about that. But again, I like Target. I got in at around 171. I alerted it in our Discord that I'm in it, and I have a price target on Target. I actually did. It was like a December call, so I'm very long on Target, okay, just to protect myself from earnings. I plan on playing it through earnings just to protect myself from volatility and all that fun stuff, implied volatility, Ivy crush, whatever the case may be. But I definitely like how Target is looking, and I plan on holding this for a decent amount of time. Okay, levels to look out for on Target is 174. If you want to really play it safe, look for 175. I think this thing at most can hit 180, 185. Okay, at minimum, I'll say, not most. At minimum, 180, 185. So I would definitely look out for that. Okay, again, I'm already in Target. I'm already in Netflix. I am not in LMT, Lockheed. So do with that what you must. This is not financial advice. As usual, just do your own due diligence, do your own research. These are my targets. If you're going to play these Dow Jones stocks, please pay attention to the actual Dow Jones. But otherwise, that's really all I have. Recap, plain and simple, bullish on this week. I believe we're going to squeeze much higher. That's it. That's all. See you guys in the next video. Peace.